Hi, I'm Kat Miller.
And I'm Rosina Miller.
Welcome to Season 4 of Passionate Living. I am so excited to invite you to this new adventure as we travel to places all over the country, discovering what makes people fall in love with their life and how they use their passions to make a difference in the world around them. We've got a fun-filled premiere for you today that you're not going to want to miss. We're starting off with our new season in San Francisco, California. That was pretty cool. And I'm going to go to an amazing business located right in the heart of Chinatown.
That's awesome.
And Kevin Chan makes fortune cookies, and his family's been there with business for the last 60 years.
Wow.
Yeah, just hanging around making fortune cookies, but he's the coolest dude
That's
ever.
awesome.
You'll love him. And he's going to give us a tour of his amazing factory and show me how this shop helped to transform the community.
Next, we're traveling back to the Natural Products Expo, but this time in Anaheim, where you met a lot of people that were following their passions, right?
So many people following their passions.
Yeah, and a special company, Cerebelly, focused on making baby food, which actually feeds the brains of the child and doesn't use artificial sweetener.
Can you imagine a baby food that doesn't have all kinds of stuff in it that shouldn't be in it, but it's actually really healthy and feeds the brain?
That's impressive.
Can you imagine where I would be if I would have taken that as a baby?
You'd be different.
I'd be different.
Very.
Very different. Finally, in keeping with our focus on navigating grief and creating unity, we're going to be moving forward this season with resources to support our community. Today, we're speaking with Dr. Curlane Jones-Brown, and she's going to talk to us about these tragic events, how that affects children, and what are some of the things that we can do for children to help them through these difficult times. She also has some really amazing insights that you are not going to want to miss today. So sit back, buckle up your seatbelts, and enjoy this ride into Season 4 of
Passionate Living.
fortune cookies. I love fortune cookies. Check in here. Hi, how are you? Is the owner here? Ah, wonderful.
Hi, who are you?
Hi, I'm Kat Miller.
Hi, Kat.
It's nice
Hi.
to meet
How
you.
are
What
you,
is
Kat?
your name?
My name is Kevin.
Kevin, it's
Yeah.
nice. What a great place. Clearly, you make fortune cookies.
Only fortune cookies here.
I love that. Could you tell me a little bit about your place and your...
Oh, we're here since August 5th, 1962.
Right.
We've been making cookies ever since then.
Wow.
And everyone by hand. Handmade.
That's
So
amazing.
everyone by hand.
For 59 years.
59 years. This August will be our 60th year.
Wow.
It's going to be a
That's
big one.
amazing.
All history here. We have
Right.
lots of histories.
Are you going to have like a huge party?
Yeah, we have parties. We're going to have an event to celebrate. It's not easy being 60, you know.
No.
And go through the recession, the earthquake, 1989 earthquake,
Right.
and then 2011 recession,
Right.
and then right now the pandemic.
Right.
So we're still here.
You ever burn your fingers or
I used to no more feelings.
no more feelings in your fingers? I'll bet. Kevin, how long have you been doing this?
Since 9 years old,
9 years old.
and I booked this board when I was 9 years old.
Oh, wow.
I'm 53,
Okay.
so 9 years.
9 years.
44 years ago, I booked this board.
Wow. That's
It's still there.
amazing. That's great.
Here's the pump. Pumps out the
Alright.
batter from here, and it goes around and takes 4.5 minutes to cook.
Oh, okay.
You see the fire coming out?
Yeah, I see. Okay. So it cooks the cookie in the canister.
Up and down.
Right.
Up
okay.
and down. And then when it's ready to come out,
Right.
it's gonna be hot and soft. So I peel it out
All
and
right.
handful everyone by hand.
Oh,
See that?
nice. This is wonderful.
Making fortune cookies is just like going to school. You gotta
Right.
be patient as a long one.
Right. Kevin, is that your mom back there?
Yeah, she's there. She's been making cookies for over 40 something years.
Oh my God.
Close to 50 years making cookies. She stand by there. See that pictures on
Yeah,
her on the
yeah.
wall? That's her.
That's your mom.
That's my mom.
Oh my gosh, I love it. She's beautiful. How many do you do a day, Kevin?
How many can you guess?
Maybe 500, 1,000?
500, 1,000? No, then I'd be broke. I can't make a living.
How many do you do a day?
5,000 to 8,000 a day.
5,000 to 8,000 a day?
You haven't seen my speed yet.
But show me. Wow, that is very fast. Clearly he's done this before.
And the machine is not fast enough for me to do it.
Yeah, you need a faster machine.
So if I'm not lazy, 5,000 to 8,000 a day, 14
wow,
hours.
that's 14 hours a
Yep.
day. And do you have a passion for this? I knew you grew up in it, but do you love doing this? Is this like a passion for you?
I see those people come in, I'll be very happy because they come far away to travel, to come
Right.
see me, and to support me, and to find their own fortune here.
Right.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming.
Right.
You are our future, you know that?
That's what we say.
When you take stuff from the society, you learn how to give.
Right? It's so true. We're all family.
We're all families, yes.
Gosh, if we could remember that in the world,
Will be wonderful.
it would be wonderful. Wouldn't it be a whole different world? We could all remember that we're the same, different bodies in different places, but we're all the same.
Asian appreciation. The
I
term
love
of the
that.
word is different. Okay? Use the right term or word
Asian appreciation.
rather than Asian hate.
I love that.
Because Asian hate will create more collusion.
Exactly. Well, it focuses on that. When you use a term like Asian hate, you're focusing on that instead of focusing on appreciation.
Appreciate.
Yeah.
If I appreciate, Kat, if you come to me, you appreciate me, I appreciate you. You and I don't have any more contacts.
Right.
Become love.
Right.
I'm glad because we come here to send our message to the people, to the young generation,
Right.
to the people that we need to revise them, to make them level a little bit. You know, why not
Right.
they're not leveling? It takes a little time. It takes a lot of message. It
Right.
takes a lot of love. I didn't actually graduate. I graduated from high school, but I never studied. I went to City College for 2 years, two majors.
Okay.
One's
What were
crim-
your majors?
One in criminology and environmental horticulture.
Okay.
That's rare. They're all rare.
Oh,
And I'm not
interesting.
associated with my job, but I still passionate. You know, I still, think of be positive and do what I have to do, and then I'll be success. See, this alley here, it's called Waveley.
All right.
I formed a group called Be Chinatown that help the communities. I'm the one putting all the lanterns on every alley. Here.
Oh, really?
So I'm one of the
Wow.
founders.
That's great.
And at night,
And what a difference it
at
makes
night
to
it's
have
beautiful.
these lanterns lit up at night.
At night
yeah.
it's just absolutely beautiful.
No, I bet it is. Oh my
You see the
gosh.
buildings up there?
Yeah.
They are 1920, 1900 something, 1907. They're still there. So
Gorgeous. I love the history.
I
I,
keep-
love the old buildings.
I keep telling people when you come to the alleys, look up.
Right,
You'll see a lot of stuff.
right. A lot of stuff that you would miss otherwise.
Yeah, you miss. Oh, you think it's just
all the
regular alley.
details. So tell me about this alley.
This is Wall's Alley. Wall's Alley has Golden Gate fortune cookie resided here. That's why it's so famous because of this.
Okay.
In the old days, Wall's Alley is full of gangs, prostitutions, and gambling.
Oh,
Now
all the
it's
fun.
only fortune cookies.
Well, I guess it's a different form of
It's
passionate
just a
living.
full and passion, different way of living.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
more clean,
Uh-huh.
more tourism. See all the tourists walk by here?
Yeah.
They're all here.
This is beautiful.
They come here for fortune cookies.
I love
We
that.
got the best one here.
Yep.
It's part of San Francisco legendary stuff.
Yeah. This is great. All right, I'm now hired.
So now you see all the audience here.
Uh-huh.
You're
No pressure.
No pressure.
No
See all
pressure at
they're
all.
looking at you, Kat.
This one's for you, Eli.
Okay, you did one for your son. Now you're gonna do one for me.
Yes, I am. I have a good one for you.
Good one for me. Positive.
Positive.
Very positive.
Very positive.
Okay.
This is just for you.
I can't wait.
All right.
Wait.
We're putting it in there, closing it up, putting it down. And this one, Kevin, this is for you.
And I made a cookie for you, remember?
Yes.
How about we both open one?
Okay, that sounds perfect.
This is my luck today.
Oh my gosh! Passionate living, positive living, quality living. Wow.
Passionate living plus positive living equal quality livings.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I
And
need my glasses.
you know what you put on me?
You are a rock star because you are.
We both are. We come here to make people happy.
Yes,
Passionate is the key.
passionate is the key.
Thank
And
you.
your cookies are the key. These are amazing.
Those are good cookies.
I love it.
Thank you very
Passion
much.
living plus positive living equals quality living.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much. I'm giving you a hug. Can I give you a hug? All right.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Shatkin, the Clinical Director here at Shatkin Dental Health. Our program is the newest and most innovative residency program in Western New York. We use all the latest technology available in dentistry, including cone beam CT x-rays, intraoral scanners, and mini dental implants. I look forward to welcoming you to the Shatkin Dental Health Center.
Experience Marvon, Western New York's first and only social club exclusively for seniors. Our members receive daily hot home-cooked meals prepared by our caring staff. And our exclusive stylist comes in weekly for members to get their hair done. Connecting with others is one of life's greatest gifts. And days spent at Marvon are fun for all of our members and comfort to their families. Call one of our directors to set up a private tour. We can't wait to meet you. With a child, a baby, a young person at home, you've got to know about this product. It's incredible. Could you tell me the little story?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So we're Cerebelly. We're a baby and kids food brand that was founded by Dr. Prisa Persner. She's a neurosurgeon, a Stanford PhD in neurobiology, and a mom of 3. So as she was studying at Stanford, she was a mom herself and found that there was such little products on the market that had the key nutrients necessary for brain development. What's so important to know is that the brain doubles in size in the first year of life, and then by the age of 3, it's 80% developed. Those are the cells that you have for the rest of your life. You can't make it up again. So it's so important that you get the right nutrients. So she found that there were 16 essential nutrients that are critical for brain development in that early stage. So we are the first brand to ever incorporate that in foods for the actual development, incorporating that science.
And not only are most products for children, let's even just take out that this product is amazing for your brain development. They're anti-brain. They're filled with sugars and cornstarch and corn syrup and all this garbage that actually starves a child of the nutrients they need to develop properly.
Absolutely. Our founder found that as she was looking for other foods in the market, they barely even contain the 1% of nutrients that are necessary for brain development. We have 8 times the nutrients that are actually necessary for that. So
if you're going to a baby shower, and instead of getting something that they may or may not ever use, give them Cerebelly. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate
Really
it.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It's not coffee, but it brews like coffee and it looks like coffee. It's not tea, but you can steep it like tea and add milk like tea. What is it? It's Ticino, the bold, roasted, satisfying brew that brings maximum wellness to your cup, whether you drink tea or coffee or both. With over 35 blends to choose from, you'll find one you love. Sip, savor, indulge. A new taste experience awaits you. Ticino, maximum wellness in your cup.
I am here today with Dr. Curley. I'm here today with Dr. Curley. And Dr. Curley, your professional name is Dr. Jones-Brown, but that is your nickname.
Yes.
From
Yes.
Curlane is your
Yes, my first name.
Right. And you are a general psychiatrist,
Yes, I am.
but you have a lot of experience with children. So,
Yes, I do. I have 5 children of my own, all adults. I have 7 grandchildren, and I was a teacher for many years.
wow.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
In high school. And I've also my husband and I started a nonprofit organization about 10 years ago called Senses for Youth and Young
Right.
Adults.
Okay.
And the reason we started that organization was the young people, not all young people are very, very needy during their adolescence.
Yes.
They need a lot of mental support. They need people to understand adolescence and youth because what they do in those few years of life will make all the difference
Right.
for the rest of their lives.
And they're not always speaking to their parents. Or if they are speaking to their parents and there's issues at home, that's not going to necessarily help. So your
That's right.
organization probably touched a lot of lives.
Yes, we did. We do it. We did and we do.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. So could you speak to me a little bit about how a tragedy like this affects children,
Yes.
both black and white?
Oh,
And
yes.
how, the different nuances of that?
Well, first of all, the age of the child is so important as to way they incorporate things.
Right.
Okay? Young children, I have a grandson who's 6.
Right.
He doesn't understand what happened, not really,
Right.
but he saw some of this. He actually saw some of this on social media, and so his way of dealing with it is to act it out.
Oh, interesting.
Seriously, he said the man fell down.
Oh.
The man fell down, and he didn't get back up.
Yeah, I know it's emotional.
And when you get the children are older, like teens, they're still trying to find themselves in the world, and it really hits them hard. Some of them don't really want to talk. And I think it's really important that parents talk to their children to explain what is happening, what just happened in our city, in our country. Because the worst thing a person could do is just remain silent, like nothing happened. Something happened. Something very serious happened. And another thing is people need to be aware that you might see things in children that indicate that they're troubled right now. You might see depression, where children actually are sad and they're saying things like, why is this like this? Why do people act like this? They might just say, they feel very sad.
Right, right.
And they also might have a lot of anxiety. They're afraid that something like this could happen to them. Then there's something known as post-traumatic stress disorder. Now, that's a disorder where a person can have flashbacks of things. They can have nightmares. They can have a sense of not being connected to the world anymore.
Right.
Now, a person just doesn't develop PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, overnight. But a lot of people, I am sure, that either saw this or saw it on television, maybe suffering from something known as acute stress disorder. In order for it to be PTSD, the whole thing would have to have happened at least a month ago.
Okay.
So it would be acute stress disorder. And I believe many people in this city and elsewhere might end up suffering from acute stress disorder. Wow.
And then for
Oh
4
my
days
God.
after, I felt hungover, like emotionally hungover, like I was tired and drained and crying at like random moments and just so emotionally distraught. It's hard to get out of bed when you're so devastated.
My daughter, I was in bed for like about a week. I couldn't get up. It's like I felt as if that I kind of died almost.
When those people
Why
were
am
shot.
I?
Yeah,
Why am I still enjoying things and so forth?
that's survivor guilt.
Oh
Survivor
my God.
guilt, right?
Oh my God. Yes,
It's
you're right.
survivor guilt because
right.
you're still alive. And,
Yes,
they're gone.
They're all gone. I couldn't get up from the bed for almost a week.
Yeah. And this grief, this grief that we're all experiencing now, this is an opportunity to take this grief and give it voice.
Yes.
It's important to
Yes.
give the grief voice.
Yes. You know something, now this is something that I haven't heard many people speak to, but we also have to speak to the young people that are disenfranchised, that feel as if they need to do things like this young man did. Listen, you don't have to do this. There are other ways. Because anyone doing things like this is hurting somewhere deep inside, the very core. If you do something like this, you're in pain. And I just want to say to the young people they're also disenfranchised, reach out. If the teachers don't hear you, if your parents don't hear you, call crisis services. They can help you. Also, if you're living in this area, you can call the Resource Center from New York Project Hope.
And one last point I want to make that I think you and I were talking about a little bit, but I know is hate begets hate. And when someone has this much hate in their heart, they become evil. It's like almost like the devil or evil can work through.
Wow.
And it's the same for all of us. We see things, we see crimes, we see terrible things on television. It's become like, with everything being filmed now, it's just we watch it, we take that in, and it begets more hate inside of people.
Right.
And the more we give our power away to the hate, those energies can work through.
That's true.
And it's so important. Grief. Be angry, do something about this. Everybody should be angry. Everybody should be speaking up and doing something about this. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh my God. You are amazing.
Thank you.
I love you. You're awesome.
And my sister.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Do you struggle with daily activities because of pain, anxiety, insomnia, or depression? Do you want to feel like yourself again without the side effects of prescription drugs? There's a fast, safe, and effective non-drug option available. AlphaStem is an FDA-cleared handheld medical device with no lasting side effects or risk of addiction, and it's proven effective by more than 140 independent clinical research studies over the past 40 years. Talk to your healthcare professional today about getting started with AlphaStem.
Thank you so much for joining us today on our Season 4 premiere of Passionate Living.
And remember to watch us every Tuesday and Thursday nights at 8 p.m. and Sundays at 11 a.m. on WBBZ, your true hometown station. As well, you can watch on YouTube at Passionate Living TV or on our website, passionateliving.com. So Rosina, as we're navigating the grief and the difficulty of what happened in Western New York just a few weeks ago, I just want to offer a beautiful moment of silence tonight for all of the victims of the shooting that Joe Malucci, our creative director, put together, and it's really powerful.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you so much again for joining us tonight, and we wish all of you out there, we send you love and peace.